Alright guys, are you ready for this? This is the tech with Team Recursive. I'm going to try to do this really quickly because I don't feel like taking a long time on this video. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. We lost the tournament. We made it to the semis. It was, I've played better tournaments before. And also, I'll be in the fields for the next couple weeks doing some training. So there's not going to be any videos from me until after I get back from that. Today isn't going to be gameplay. It's going to be a kind of a tutorial video on how to set up Autoexec files. These are super useful in Counter-Strike. Basically what you're doing is you're setting up your own commands, telling Counter-Strike to run your own commands as opposed to just the settings in the game. Also gives you access to a multitude of different settings that you can't just use by going into your options, changing game settings and shit. You're basically running the console or opening up the console and typing in all these commands that you're going to have in your Autoexec, but they're going to run every time and you're not going to have to sit there and, every time you pull up Counter-Strike. So, first thing you're going to want to do, go to Steam, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files, CSGO, CFG. Now once you're in the CFG, you're going to create this file right here, autoexec.txt. If you don't know how to do that, new, and then fucking text document. That'll open up a new text document. And you're going to want to put in all of your different shit, which, I feel like explaining these too much. I'll go into a little bit of this. I throw a grenade, or I go to throw a grenade. I click on, I don't want to use this. I want to use this one. There we go. This one. Toggle nade. These are both the same thing actually. Click N, and it changes my crosshair size to the full width and height of the screen, which helps me line up smokes. This one shows net graph only when I pull up my scoreboard, which is super nice because it declutters the screen. I'm not always running net graph, but I can check it whenever I want. This one, basically ESEA's damage script, except it shows up here in the top left corner instead of down in the chat. Buy binds, I'm sure everybody knows what a buy bind is. This is just, the basic, easy way of doing it. I actually stole this from somebody else. I didn't feel like typing all this shit up, so I just stole it, put my own keys in there. And chat binds, this is how you get those people to just spam the shit out of chat. Good game, good luck, have fun. Some other stupid shit that I put into game. Also show team equipment. This will show what your teammates have throughout the whole match. This is really helpful for situational awareness. Toggle game instructor enable will show you where the bomb's planted if it's in smoke. Turn that on. You can see where the bomb is in smoke if you're CTs for that ninja defuse. Opens buy menu. When you press E, you won't open the buy menu if you're in the buy zone. Super nice, means it dropped weapons you could just pick up. And I limit my FPS to 70 because I have a 60 hertz monitor. Alright. That was quick. This isn't the only... This right here is nothing. Like, all these commands that I have, that's nothing compared to the amount of shit that you could put into here. So hit up your favorite search engine, have a gander at what other crap you could put into this, and just, test it out, see if you like that shit. I don't. That's why I only have this, obviously. Once you're happy with what you have in this file, you want to go ahead and save as, go ahead and save, which will save it as autoexec.txt, which is a redundancy file. This is going to back up to, this is basically your backup file. Nothing will happen to this file if you change anything in game. This is your text file. Counter-Strike won't do anything to this file. Once you have this saved though, go ahead and click save as. You're going to go to all files and change that .txt to .cfg, and that will save this file. Obviously this file is open up in Notepad++. Is what it looks like in normal Notepad. Same thing. But this is the one that will be changed if you change anything in console in game. That's why I have this text file still here, is because if I accidentally screw up something with my crosshairs and I want to set it back, or I screw up something with accidentally bind something to one of these keys that I use as a buy bind, or somebody's playing on my account, they change their own binds, I can just come back here, copy this all again, come back into my CFG, paste it, or I could just save as the CFG again and it'll replace this file. Once you have that file saved, you're going to want to go back to your general, set launch options, and you're going to want to do +exec, which tells Counter-Strike, hey, I want to run the string after this. So this is going to be followed by a file. I want you to run that file and paste in the name of your file there. So mine, obviously autoexec.cfg. This is just telling it, okay, Counter-Strike. I want to run this. This is a file I want to run. And then it's going to basically load all those into your command prompt window or your console window once you start up the game. Also, I have no vid. It's nice because you don't get that boom, stupid shit that Steam does and all that crap. High priority for the CPU, and I have it using, or I'm letting it use all of my threads instead of just whatever my computer deems good enough. Last thing, go ahead, open up Counter-Strike, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to launch it right now because it's updating. But you want to launch Counter-Strike, check out, make sure that all your binds, anything that you changed in that CFG file, make sure those actually work, and then go ahead and I recommend doing that in like a community server or some shit, like bots. Keep community casual. Don't do that in competitive because you might screw yourself up. Once you do have it fixed though, or once it is working, you know it's good. Go ahead, try it out in competitive. Let's see. Other than that, I've got nothing. Hopefully this is informational for you guys. I didn't want to take too long. I've noticed a lot of these Autoexec tutorials take a really long time, and it's just too much work for me. Also, if there's any scripts that you guys use, feel free to leave those in the comments for everyone else to try out. Also, I want to see if there's anything else that I missed. Maybe make another video on the stuff that you guys like that I don't, and that way I could put out some more shit for you guys to try. Once again, this was the tech, and like usual, I will catch you guys later.